bird on a tree. I'm just sitting here, I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together, it's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
Welcome to the Republic of Me. My name is Ivana, and this is a channel where I share my creative journey and some parts of my life living on an island in the Mediterranean. Welcome to the fourth and the last week of vlogtober. I don't really know where the week went. It was quite unorganized, but since I have already agreed that I'm going to record for the month of October pretty much every week, this is what we have for this week. So we're going to chat, and I will show you some other things that I've been making as well, in particularly the making of Coyote yarn. But before we do that, there's something I wanted to say. When I was editing some of the previous videos, I've noticed that I tend to scratch my face when I'm talking, and I wanted to tell you why. Because this seat where I'm sitting on right now, this place where I'm recording, this is exactly the same place where I spin wool. So usually there is always some fiber, some fluff in the air, especially if I'm spinning some finer fibers like llama or alpaca. And there is always these little bits in the air, and they kind of tickle me when I'm talking. So that's why I keep on scratching my face. But as we continue forward, I wanted to know, because I don't think I'm going to be recording every week from now on, but I'm possibly going to be recording more often than I used to before. And if you can, I would like you to tell me what kind of what do you prefer? Do you like longer episodes but like once a month? Do you like something more often but a bit shorter? Do you like the parts where I make a compilation of things that I do with music? Do you like the talking part? It's just feedback that will help me to see which direction I'm going to take this. It's not going to change a lot. Maybe it's not going to change at all. It would just help me to see which parts you enjoy more, and how would you like to have the videos come up more often and shorter, or every once in a while but a bit longer, so I can collect more footage and more projects and fit them all in one episode. Just let me know. I mean, it's probably going to be different answers, but I would like to know, so then I can see, and see also what agrees with me and my schedule. So how was your week? How was your month? Last week, after we spoke, there was a case of corona in Nicola's school. One of the teachers was tested positive. Nicola is my oldest son, and the school closed. They called us and they said it's going to close. It's going to open again on Thursday. So we had him at home now. For whatever reason, I'm not as panicky about the actual virus, and I hope that doesn't come to bite me in my bum. But there is so many other things that are going to bring down with the whole situation, and that is something that is on my mind. But I'm not going to necessarily get into that now. He's going to start school again on Thursday, so it's going to be kind of back to normal, whatever normal is at the moment. But the thing is that I haven't really seen my family for quite a while now, because my sister and my parents, they kind of live in the same building, so they are in their immediate circle. And because we do have one member of the family that is in the risk kind of factor that we need to be careful around, I was kind of staying away, and now that somebody in Nicola's school tested positive, that also prolonged the fact when I'm going to see them. But in the meanwhile, I did make a pair of socks for my sister, and she had a very, very rough year, if not the roughest of her life until now. And I don't know which direction we're going to continue, whether it's going to be lockdowns again or not, and how often I'm going to be able to see her. But this is something, even though her birthday is now in November, and then we have Christmas, I didn't necessarily want to have these socks as one of the presents. I just wanted to make them for her, just so I can kind of be there during the winter in case I cannot physically go to their house. I try them on so I can record some footage before I give it to her, and I hope she does. Actually, I'm certain that she doesn't mind that I try them on, because that's something we've been doing since we were kids. Forever we've been exchanging clothes, and I know she wouldn't mind. So I did record some footage of the socks that I made. The yarn looks very much like Coyote yarn that I was making, but it's not. It's a blend of merino that was dyed in black and fawn baby alpaca. 40% alpaca and 60% merino. And I only had enough yarn pretty much for those socks and maybe a bit left over. But the heel I have made as an afterthought heel, and I have made it in commercial yarn just in case, just to be a bit more sturdy. Even though these socks are not necessarily walking socks, they're more going to be like a couch, cozy socks for the winter. But I still made the heel a bit firmer, just in case. I also wanted to show you the process of carding when I'm making the Coyote yarn that I'm making the blanket with, and that I made this jumper in. So I wanted to record the process of carding the wool, and I think I already have some footage of me spinning it, just so you can see that part of the making process as well, because the blanket that I'm knitting is quite substantial. I'm going to need quite a bit of yarn, but what I've been doing for the past week, I've been making lots and lots of spinning bats, and I'm spinning yarn as I go along. You will be able to see the actual close-up of carding and making the bats in a week in making segment at the end of the episode. Last month I have ordered some prints from for some of my original paintings, and they have arrived a while ago. I just didn't manage to show them to you. I ordered the prints of 3 paintings. One of them is those 2 boys over there, another black and white portrait, and the third one of contemporary landscape, which was done in color. All of them are all paintings. The one that I was mostly worried about is the contemporary landscape, because first of all it's the color, and also there is lots of nuances, and I mentioned in that episode when I was showing you the paintings. I did the painting in layers. There is lots of glazing, and I didn't manage to tell you what is glazing at that time. And just in a very short way, glazing is a technique that was usually used, that was used a lot with the old masters, and the painting would be done usually monochrome underneath, even though I didn't do mine monochrome underneath. But then lots of very thin translucent layers would be added on top. So the paint that would be added on top would be tinted with a certain color, kind of like stained glass, and just applied slightly. And then when that would dry, then another layer just of tinted but not solid color, just kind of translucent but tinted color, that would be applied as well, adding different effects. So you're building the color that way. But also what it does, because there are these layers of translucent paint, that acts, it reflects the light in a certain way. So depending how you see it, it's not a flat image. It does glow. It gives it a very, very special look, but it is difficult to capture on camera. So that print didn't come out nice. I was really not happy with it, and the colors were flat, and I was worried about it, about the glazing. I could try to test a bit more about the photography, but I don't think that was the case. The other 2, they came out okay. The bigger print, which is 50 by 70 centimeters, didn't come out as clear, but I think that's due to the photograph that I have uploaded. So I might look into getting better resolution photographs. The bigger one, which is of the 2 boys, and that one was done in 50 by 70. And the smaller one, which was done A3 size, that one came okay, but I don't know how it would come if I did it on a larger format. So we're still, it's just an update, so nothing is finalized yet. With some of them I'm happy, with some of them I'm not happy. I'll continue working with it, whether it's getting better quality photographs or seeing some other sources of printing. But that was just an update, so you know what was going on, because I mentioned it a couple of episodes ago, and I never said anything more about it. So I hope you're well. Let me know how would you like, what kind of videos you would like to see, and if you have any questions as well that I might be able to answer in episodes to come. And until next time, I'm not going to leave it for too long until I upload the next one. But I don't know if it's going to be exactly next week, because it does take quite a bit of my time, which is okay. I enjoy doing it, but I don't want to make an obligation in that sense. But I will try to record as soon as possible. maybe a week, maybe 10 days or something like that. So thank you for watching, and I know that there is quite a few new people that have joined the channel, and I think that is due to 3 lovely ladies that mentioned my videos in their podcasts. One of them is Angela from Yarn and Yarns, and the other one is Lisa from Soulful Spinning, and the third one is Kia from Kia Podar, I believe. So they have mentioned my channel in their videos, and I did see an influx of new people joining. So I want to thank them, and I want to welcome you as well. In the next episode, I'm probably going to recap a bit more about myself. But until then, I'm going to leave you with that and a few weeks in making. Thank you. Bye for now.
This is a good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin, beginning to thaw from within. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live. This morning has so clear a light as any to see the horizon and the far. Excuses were 2 for a penny, but they've all gone out the window of this car. And when I feel the wind on my face, all that ever was is a wreck. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. A good day to tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good